afternoon, folks. I just thought this was a great opportunity for me to show you the geese are molting right now, which if you look at him, see how there are all those little just tips of feathers sticking out on the wing? So those feathers have pushed out the other feathers. They come in kind of the same channel, and then the old feathers get pushed out. And the new feathers come in and they have blood in them, and the blood pumps out this new feather, and then the blood kind of recedes. See how close we can get. Hey, hon. Yeah, I know. Well, there we go. So you can see that that's sort of after molting, at mid-molt, the feathers have been pushed out. And if we look up here, we'll see, oh, there's a great one. See this in the middle of the pack there? Really raggedy looking one. Looks like her feathers are all falling out. Not the Chinese one in front, but kind of behind. There. She looks like her feathers are all falling out, because they are. They're being pushed out by the new feathers coming in. And so they're just kind of hanging there loose. And actually, this white one here, also a pilgrim male, just has the loose feathers hanging out. And you can see if you look around on the ground that there are just feathers everywhere. There's that one loose feather just hanging. There's the one I was talking about with her feathers almost out, but not quite. And then on the ground you can see someone was just sitting here and had 3 feathers fall out. So they're all molting, and building feathers takes a lot of protein. Feathers are basically made out of the same stuff as your fingernails. And so they're eating a lot of protein right now. They're eating a lot of calories right now in general. And growing new feathers to hopefully get them through the winter, so they can be nice and warm and waterproof all winter. Or in the case of a migratory goose, they would be getting feathers ready so that in the fall they could go for a nice long flight with clean feathers. Structurally sound, clean feathers. Oof, mosquitoes. So yeah, it's definitely molting time here. That one loose feather. And that's just a perfectly normal thing that they do, but it looks terrible. You're like, oh no, what's wrong with my geese? They're all raggedy and dying, and they look terrible, and they're not eating the same as they normally do. But that's just because they go through this. Oh, neat. Here's a spruce tree. Can you see this little worm hanging from it? Oh, I can't really focus on it. You can see it in front of my hand, squirming, just hanging from there. It's probably a defoliator worm of some kind, but my trees will either be able to handle it or they won't. You'll also notice if you look over here, it's been a day since my last video, maybe a day and a half. And pigs have completely flattened their house. Completely flattened. So that's nice. Oh, goodness. Hey guys. Blondie. Other boar. And you can see the roses back here are flowering quite a bit too. There they are. Lots and lots of flower petals if I wanted to come harvest some, which I kind of do, and I kind of don't. We'll see what happens. Cute piglets. Wandering around. Behind them, some baby. Oh, that was a piglet that just ran past some baby geese. Got hissed at. That is Hooligan playing with the tarp. Because what else would you do if you were a hooligan? If not try and rip the tarp around. Seems like fun to me. Oh, there's more pigs way in the back there. Being hissed at by geese. Hi, pigs. Yeah, she's just torn that tarp in two. Just ripped it right. I mean, it was already kind of torn. They don't last more than one winter here because the sun is pretty intense. She's eating it. Okay, well, I'm going to go take that tarp out of there so she doesn't eat it because plastic in their stomachs is not great. You know, I just fed you, Hooligan. You could eat the food that I fed you instead of the plastic tarp. Oh my goodness. I do love seeing the geese flocking together like that. They just separate for breeding season. I'm like, oh no, the geese hate each other. This is never going to work. And then when the babies are a little bigger, they come together and protect the babies. Oh, it's a female spruce. Oh, lots of female spruce cones down low. Female spruce cone. Hangs down. Looks like quite smooth and purpley. And then the male spruce cone is that little yellow thing. And this tree might be sick. That might be why it has so many cones on it right now. She's shooting out growth from her trunk, which isn't super normal. Who knows? Who knows? Have some decisions to make. Always money decisions. My neighbor back there is going to get someone with a fence post pounder in. So they're going to pound some posts along our shared fence line so that he can finish his fence line. And I'm thinking about getting the post pounder to go along the back there and enclose the back of my property. Well, not the back, but like the end of this field. Hey, ducks. I'm just going to walk past you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, that's an almost hatched goose that someone brought out here. I don't know if it's a crow or a dog, and broke into it. So, don't know where that's from, which nest that's from, but that's always really disturbing to look at. Back here you see where I want to fence over the edge there, before those trees, so that the geese can eat this grass. Oh, I feel bad about that egg. Wonder who that was. Usually it's the ravens that move the eggs around like that. It could be this one here. See, does he act like... Oh! Avaloo! Yeah. Nope. No more goose eggs. Is that, it's cold. It's probably it's probably dead if it's cold. Shoot. I bet that's Thea with one right there. Well, I guess a temporary fence has to go up. Yeah, she's definitely got an egg. I don't really mind if they take the ones that are fresh, but obviously it really sucks when they take ones that are about to hatch. I am gonna go look and see, like, he's breaking into his. Let's see how close it is to hatching. Hey, give me a look. No, can't tell, but there's not a lot of blood in it, so it's probably a fresher one. Tia's gonna lick hers for several hours before she actually breaks into it. Okay. Well, I guess I got a couple things to deal with now. I'm sorry, you probably didn't want to see that. I never do. I feel like we should end on a nicer note than that. Because really it's hard to... Oh, that's pretty cute. It's a little fluff of goslings. Yes, you're an excellent daddy. Oh, Papa Goose is molting like crazy too. Look at all the loose feathers in this group. And then little fluffy feathers. Okay. That does feel better. I did get some goslings, and there's some very good goslings. And there, you can see them starting to grow feathers. The one in the very back is kind of grayish, and it has white feathers coming out. A little awkward looking. Hey, we're just looking at your feathers, little ones. Yeah. It smells like roses here, which is nice. Oh, drinking some water. Garden is looking nice and green. Just getting these potatoes in now. Blue Russian and Amarosa are in there right now, and I have some Pacific Russet and German fingerling left. Let's see, I bet there's a big pile of eggs here that are cold. Because he's coming back already. Well, I guess I wanted you to see some real farming stuff. So this is some real farming stuff. I probably need to put up a board there and protect the back of that nest. I had to put one up on the side here and protect it. So if I just do one on the other side, then we'll be fine. Right, little ones? Yeah. I'm sorry. You're having a rough time too. Okay. Wow. I'll leave you to it. You have a good afternoon.